Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Thanks for joining me. Question of the day, is an annuity better than a pension? Tough question, loaded question. I'm going to have to break that question down just like your English teacher broke down sentences. Remember that you had to diagram sentences? I don't think they do that anymore, but I had a teacher in like junior high school. We had a diagramming sentences class. I'd rather kill myself than do that. Seriously. But that's what we're going to do, is annuity better than the pension, because it's a little bit broader than that. It always is in the annuity world. There's a lot more details that you need to know. So I'm going to channel that English teacher. I can still see her sitting back there and looking at me with that glaze, like, because I speak Southern. I don't diagram sentences too well, but I'm going to break this sentence down after this. I guess in the South, the better way to say it would be, I don't diagram sentences too good, right? Is an annuity better than a pension? First of all, you can't say the word annuity. It's like saying the word trucks, saying the word restaurant, or saying the word shoes, or saying the word coat, whatever. An annuity can be many different types. So people say, I hate all annuities. Really? You hate Social Security, do you there, Fred? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Annuity can mean principal protection. Annuity can mean lifetime income. Annuity can mean solving for long-term care. Annuity can mean solving for legacy. There are many annuity types. Single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed index annuities, charitable gift annuities, variable annuities. I can keep going! But I ran out of breath. The point is, annuity means a lot of things. So is an annuity better than a pension? Well, a pension is an annuity. Here's where I'm starting to diagram the sentence, right here. A pension is an annuity, okay? Single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, and income riders are pension guaranteed lifetime income products, okay? So those annuity types are pensions. So is annuity better than a pension? One and the same with those four. Is an annuity better than a pension if you need principal protection? Yeah, or yes, formally, because an annuity can provide principal protection. So you don't lose any money, you just get an interest rate, etc. Is it better than a pension? It would be if you answered the two questions, what do you want the money to contractually do, and when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? And your answer was, I don't need income, I need principal protection. Well, then it's better than a pension, because you can get principal protection with certain types of annuity. So the question that I get this all the time, should I do an annuity or a pension? And an annuity is a pension. What's the goal of the asset? Just when you start thinking annuities, okay, and not many people wake up in the morning thinking about annuities, but with 10,000 baby boomers hitting the age of 65 every single day, a lot of them are thinking about guarantees. And what are annuity types? They're guarantees. They're transfer of risk, contractual guarantees. Now, I have a easy to understand and remember acronym. It's PIL. P stands for principal protection. I stands for income for life. L stands for legacy, and the other L stands for long-term care, confinement care. I'll do it again. Principal protection, income for life, legacy, long-term care, confinement care. If you do not need to solve contractually for one or more of those items in that PIL acronym, you do not need an annuity. Okay? If you're looking for market growth, you do not need an annuity. I know that's not what you hear at the Bad Chicken Dinner seminars and some of these crazy things you see on the internet and some of the ads like, check out our 11.8% return on annuities. I mean, I covered that in a recent video and had to go get counseling afterwards because I went into this dark hole of depression because of the fraudulent nature of those ads. It's ridiculous. So you really can't answer the question, is an annuity better than a pension? The question that you can't answer is, what do you want the money to do? What's the goal of the asset? For you, your family, your spouse. What are you trying to achieve? And if it's lifetime income, then let's go shop for lifetime income. What's lifetime income? It's a pension. What's Social Security? It's a pension. Is an annuity better than a pension? Annuity is a pension with some types. But with some types of annuities, you can protect the principal, and they're not income products. Okay? The other thing that I want you to put in the back of your head and bring it out when you need it is that a lot of people say, I never buy an annuity because when I die, the insurance company keeps the money. Why would I ever do that, Stan? And if you're saying that, yeah, Stan, you're pointing at the screen right now, you're wrong. Slow down. Because you can structure the lifetime income pension payment so that 100% of any unused money, when your Learjet hits the mountain, will go to your beneficiaries, even though the annuity company's on the hook to pay as long as you are breathing. All right, so let's get rid of all these misconception crap when people say the word annuities, when journalists say the word annuity, when the money manager says the word annuity, when your master of the universe says the word annuity. Just say, listen, master of the universe, Stan the annuity man says, hey, there's more than one, there's 7 different types of annuities or more. Which one are you talking about, master of the universe, when you say the word annuity? It's like saying restaurant. I love all restaurants. That's crazy, right? I hate all restaurants. That's crazy too. I hate all annuities. Even more crazy. So is your annuity better than a pension? Only you can decide what the money is, what you're trying to do with the money, what the goal is with the money. And if it's a pension, then let's go shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. And buying annuities of any type is like buying a plane ticket. They're commodity products. You have to shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. So let's take an example. I got a call the other day, and the person was wanting to put in a pension guarantee using an annuity types, and there's 4 different lifetime income types. SPIAs, single premium immediate annuities, DIAs, deferred income annuities, QLACs, qualified longevity annuity contracts. And then it's not an annuity, but it's an attachment to an annuity called an income rider, which is also a pension guarantee. And the question was, Stan the annuity man, America's annuity agent, which one of those lifetime income guarantees gives me the most control? Because I'm a control freak, Stan. I want to control the asset. I do not want to give up any control of it. I do not want to annuitize. And annuitize in Southern speak is, you got the water spigot outside, you rip the knob off the water faucet and the water just flows. In this case, annuitization, SPIAs, DIAs, and QLACs, that's annuitization. The income's going to flow. It's going to flow. There's no off switch. The off switch is death, and that's not a good strategy, by the way. So the answer to this gentleman's question was, you're a control freak, you want a lifetime income stream, you want to control it from the start to the finish. Income riders give you the most control, even though it's a guaranteed lifetime income pension as long as you are breathing. That doesn't make income riders better than immediate annuities or deferred income annuities or qualified longevity annuity contracts. But the specific question was to Stan the annuity man, America's annuity agent. Which one gives you the most control? It's income riders. Now, income riders can be attached to variable annuities at the time of application or indexed annuities at the time of application, and in some cases, multi-year guarantee annuities at the time of application. Let me do kind of a basic visual. If you draw a line down a blank sheet of paper, okay, accumulation value, this is my left-hand side, your right-hand side. With variable annuities, that's the mutual fund separate accounts. With indexed annuities, that's the call options. And MYGAs, that's the interest rate. On this side is the income rider. Once again, draw a line down a blank sheet of paper. This side, my right, your left, is the income rider. It's the contractual guaranteed lifetime income pension amount that you can turn on whenever you want to turn it on. You can turn it on in 1 year or immediately or 10 years or 7 years. And one of the things I'm going to ask you as we get deeper into the income rider discussion, if that's what you want, if you want to control that asset yet have a pension, is when do you want to, what's the projected time you're going to turn on that income stream? And based upon that answer, we're going to shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. If you give me a range, if you say, I don't know, it's between 5 and 7 years, we'll quote 5 years, 6 year, and 7 year deferral, and then choose an income rider that's competitive in all 3 of those tranches. But the bottom line is that you can control that income rider guarantee, that pension guarantee. Let me give you an example. If you bought an indexed annuity, which is a great and efficient and cost-effective delivery system for an income rider for future pension income needs, and you bought it and say 10 years later, you didn't need the income rider, you don't need the lifetime income stream, then you can get all your money back. If it's a 10-year surrender charge type product with an indexed annuity, you can get the accumulation value back. That's called controlling the asset, and that was the question this gentleman had to me. So just put it in the back of your head, lifetime income doesn't always mean irrevocable. And irrevocable isn't bad, but you can get a lifetime income stream and have full control. It's called an income rider. So getting back to that really weird question that we started this whole thing off with, is an annuity better than a pension? An annuity is a pension. An annuity doesn't have to be a pension. It comes down to what you want the money to do. I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Go to my site. Use my proprietary retirement calculator, SPIA-DIA QLAC Income Rider. They are fantastic. Get my book, schedule a call. Do the whole thing, because I'm out here trying to educate and help you make a good decision. Hey, with that being said, hit the subscribe button. Share it with your friends and not friends, and I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man YouTube video.